Hello, dear friends. Today we're talking about something close to the hearts of many people over 50, preserving memory, staying mentally sharp, and protecting ourselves from one of the most feared diseases of aging, Alzheimer's dementia. And here's something both sobering and empowering. A new report from the Alzheimer's Association reveals that around 7.2 million Americans aged 65 and older are now living with Alzheimer's. That's roughly 1 in 9 people in that age group. Let that sink in for a moment. But there's hope, and it's not just found in a pill or a medical test. It's found in something much more accessible: movement. Let me ask you this. Did you know that a simple habit, regular physical activity between ages 45 and 65, could help slash your risk of developing Alzheimer's? Yes, it's true. A new study shows that up to 13% of Alzheimer's cases worldwide may be linked to physical inactivity. That's a significant number. But what does this actually mean for us? Let's break it down together. Alzheimer's is a progressive brain disease that affects memory, reasoning, behavior, and eventually the ability to perform simple tasks. It's heartbreaking for families and extremely challenging for those diagnosed. But thanks to modern science, we now know more than ever about the risk factors, and, more importantly, how to reduce them. One of the most promising areas of prevention is physical activity. You might be wondering, how does exercise protect the brain from Alzheimer's? Well, researchers have identified a key culprit in Alzheimer's disease: beta-amyloid, a sticky protein that builds up in the brain and disrupts communication between brain cells. When people stay physically active, they tend to have less beta-amyloid buildup, meaning their brains are working more efficiently, with less of that damaging accumulation. But it gets better. Exercise doesn't just prevent damage, it also builds brain strength. How? It increases something called cortical thickness in areas of the brain that are vital for memory. Think of it like building strong walls to protect your house. Thicker cortices mean better protection against memory loss. And here's the encouraging part. Even people who didn't meet the full recommended activity levels still had better brain health than those who were completely sedentary. So, what exactly counts as physical activity? Is it intense gym workouts or something more manageable? The World Health Organization has clear recommendations. Aim for 150 to 300 minutes of moderate aerobic activity per week, like brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or even dancing. Or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous activity, such as jogging or fast-paced hiking, plus 2 sessions a week of strength training. This could be using resistance bands, light weights, or even body weight exercises like squats and wall push-ups. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Now, let's talk about how you can easily incorporate activity into your life. Morning walks. Start your day with a gentle 20-minute walk. It boosts circulation and lifts your mood. Chair exercises. If mobility is a challenge, seated exercises can be just as effective. Gardening. Don't underestimate the power of yard work. It keeps you moving and brings joy. Dancing at home. Put on your favorite music and move at your own pace. Tai Chi or yoga. These gentle practices improve balance, flexibility, and calm the mind. Even household chores like vacuuming, cooking, and organizing count toward movement. Let's go back to that important study for a moment. Researchers looked at 337 adults aged 45 to 65 who had no cognitive impairment, but a family history of Alzheimer's. That means they were already at increased risk. The study split them into 3 groups: those who met WHO's physical activity guidelines, those who did some exercise but not enough, and those who were sedentary. The results were crystal clear. The more people exercised, the less beta-amyloid they had in their brains. They also had thicker brain regions, especially in areas tied to memory and learning. And remember, even modest exercise had benefits. Every little bit counts. If you're in your 40s, 50s, or early 60s, now is the time to act. And if you're older than that, it's still not too late. Our brains are resilient. They respond to what we do, even after 70. And while there is no guaranteed way to prevent Alzheimer's, this growing body of evidence shows that physical activity is one of the most powerful tools we have. Here are 5 things you can do today to start protecting your brain. Take a 20-minute walk. Schedule movement breaks throughout the day. Look for a local fitness or yoga class for adults over 50. Start strength training with light weights twice a week. Share this video with a friend or family member who might benefit. Remember, you're not powerless. Every step you take is an investment in your mind, your independence, and your future. Stay active, stay hopeful, and as always, stay curious. Take care, friends. Until next time.